Welcome, welcome, welcome to the 5th episode of the P.A.T. As always, I'm your host, Pat Gunther. Now, we've got a lot to talk about this week, including drunk hockey dads, pitchers with livestock, and not going to strip clubs. So lace them up one more time and lock in because the P.A.T. starts right now.
Flynn will hold. And it's a fake. They give it to David, and he heads for the corner. Touchdown, LSU!
Okay, let's get right into the thick of sports news this past week with First Down. This week's obligatory hockey story comes from a Little League game in the Great White North. A father, unfortunately caught on video, shows up at his kid's hockey game absolutely bombed and tries to start a fight with another parent. Typical Little League stuff when you're in Canada.
Don't say you bearded.
Imagine if this guy was a pageant dad. I'll kick your ass if you screw up the map locations of the provinces one more time, Samantha, you goof. I mean, I don't know about his horrified wife and daughter next to him, but I say keep it up, you hoser. Now, moving on to America's pastime, I was gonna take the easy route and make fun of fatty CC Sabathia, but then Madison Bumgarner upped the ante. Here, World Series ace and Sports Illustrated Man of the Year is walking an ox on a leash dressed up like Paul Bunyan. Really, a 12 out of 10 as far as the picture is concerned. What is he doing dressed like that? He's not a rookie. Why does the Giants programming team think this is a good look for him? And most importantly, what did Bumgarner name the ox after he adopted it? I don't know. Maybe he's trying to send a message to the rest of the Giants staff to stop making him carry the damn team through the entire postseason. Regardless, Bumgarner just got some serious points in the race for coolest pitcher, not named Clayton Kershaw. Now, news from the NFL Combine and Urban Meyer's former money laundering front, the University of Florida. Heavily rated prospect Dante Fowler ran his 40 while wearing a gold watch and leopard print cleats. This is exactly what Ricky would have done in the 1995 NFL Combine if he hadn't been savagely gunned down in Compton. Damn you, Doughboy, and your seedy Crenshaw friends. He was so promising. Honestly, I love Fowler injecting a little swag into his routine, especially because he absolutely dominated while in Indy. So that got me to thinking. Use the hashtag Dante Fowler Fashion Week, DFFW, and attach your favorite picture of an athlete sporting some fly threads, and I'll show off the winner on next week's show. Well, since getting knocked out of the playoffs, the Arizona Cardinals' Darnell Dockett has been providing sound life advice to aspiring athletes across the nation. Now, all things considered, Darnell is really looking out for the kids here. I mean, this sounds like some sound advice that Will's irresponsible dad would have given him in one of the later seasons of The Fresh Prince. Even though he's a pretty solid defensive end, I see some Dr. Phil type series in Darnell's future.
Okay, so I want y'all to get a girlfriend by next week, right?
I don't want to go.
Okay, I want y'all to say no to drugs. Okay? I don't want y'all hanging in a strip club. Not yet. Okay? Not yet. Not yet, right? All right. Let's get a break. Let's go. Let's go.
And as someone who abides by all three of Mr. Dockett's golden rules, a sincere thank you to Darnell. Contact my people and we'll get started on your book, Chicken Soup for the 10 to 12-year-old Aspiring Athlete's Soul. Well, as always, we got to flip it from national news to some of the happenings here in the Red Stick. Now, while everyone's going crazy over the men's basketball tournament run and the start of baseball, LSU Swimming and Diving is making waves behind star sophomore Kara Kopscoe. The fish out of water is kind enough to catch up with me here in the studio in between school and practice. So, Kara, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, cold.
Which, a bit chilly, but that's okay. I've got a couple questions I want to ask you. Now, naturally, being a swimmer, I have to know, who is your favorite character from the movie Finding Nemo?
Dory.
Dory. What are you doing?
One of my favorite things to do is go on vacations to nice warm beaches and frolic around in whatever sea is near me. What is your dream vacation destination, if you could pick one place?
I'm going to Paris for spring break.
Very nice.
So I'm really excited about that, but I feel like the beach is like more of like a weekend type thing, so I really want to like explore Europe with like my family.
Okay.
So Paris is one check off on the list.
Now we're going to play a little game that I like to call either or. Okay. I'm going to have you pick between two things and just give me a little answer about which one you prefer. So my first one, Taylor Swift or Kanye West?
Taylor Swift.
Okay, why?
Because Kanye's
kind
mean.
of a jerk. Yeah, he kind of is a jerk. So chocolate or vanilla ice cream?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. This is easy. You're rattling them off. iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Okay, that's easy.
I don't know how to work a Droid.
That's fair. Twitter or Insta?
Okay, so this is my issue. I'm more active on Instagram, like I post pictures, but I don't tweet ever. So I'd say Instagram.
That's fair.
But I find Twitter really entertaining.
You get a lot of likes on Instagram?
I mean, not that many.
Okay, you're not an Insta celeb yet.
I'm not an Insta celeb.
Okay. So, Kara, thank you so much for stopping by and answering some of my bizarre questions for Pat Gunther and Kara Kopscoe. Well, folks, that's our show for this week. Don't forget to tweet your favorite athlete style trends at Pat Gunther using the hashtag DFFW and throw me a sympathy follow while you're at it. Now, unless I get canceled before next Friday, which seems pretty likely due to the budget cuts at this point, I will maybe see you next week. Keep on rocking in the free world, party people.